What's up? It's Jadelle. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is officially my first YouTube video, so I'm not too used to doing this type of stuff. It feels kind of weird talking to a camera in a room to myself. Not gonna sit here and act like I didn't stare at the camera for 5 minutes before I started this video, because that's definitely what happened. Just throwing this out there, chunking it at you. I am no Leonardo da Vinci. I usually stick to digital line art, cartoon styled art. So in this video, I'm going to experiment with watercolor. I'm saying experiment because I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It might turn out really good. It might turn out really bad. That's why we're calling it an experiment. I'm going to do 3 watercolors over a span of 1 week, and I'm going to see how they turn out. So I'm basically gonna take sketches and I'm gonna add some color to them. I've already sketched it on the watercolor paper, so let's go ahead and get painting. In this video, my old sketch is like a bougie Afro lady. She has these lips and eyebrows that are just prominent, big afro, big personality type lady. I started off with the wet on wet method that I learned online. After that, I just put on a whole bunch of layers. I was trying to bring out the cheeks and jawline, and I kind of did the lines too harsh. I was going back to my cartoon styled of art instead of the realistic look, but you know, this is all about learning. Even with the eyebrows and the nose, like, it's very cartoony. I like the lips. The lips came out nice. I decided to do her face first and then her neck. I kind of wanted to take the artwork in sections. That way I'm not rushing it and I'm focusing on like one section at a time. Here I was trying to go for like a shadow but then a highlight on the other side, and that didn't necessarily work out right. Kind of looks like a love bite. Quickly, you know, covered that up. I went with green. I don't know why I went with green. My favorite color is green, so I was just like, sure, why not? Green hair, that's exciting. Here I went with some orange glasses. I thought it would pop with the green, and then bam. So it's a day after I've painted it, and this is the final outcome. It didn't come out too bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of giving me more Mother Nature vibe, but yeah, I like it. So the second one I'm gonna do is kind of like a surfer wave type vibe, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn out. So let's get to painting. So for this second one, I went with this very handsome surfer boy. So I did his skin tone kind of tan because, you know, if he's surfing all day, then he's hitting the sun, you know what I mean? This, honestly, like, spoiler alert, this is my favorite piece. I thought out of all the 3 that I did this week, this one came out the best. I didn't mess up a lot like I did on the other ones. Here I'm going for a light beard, you know, not very thick beard, just a light one. Here I'm just outlining his, you know, chest, his collarbone. I added some Hawaiian flowers. I love the Hawaiian flowers, so I had to throw that in there. I took a lot of time to do his hair, and I'm very proud of it. I think I did really good with the highlights and the shadowing, and I did like 4 or 5 layers. I paid very close attention to detail, and I took my time, so that's a good thing. I had some little curly hairs around because, like, I kind of wanted him to have kind of curly wavy hair. The shark tooth, like the same color as his hair. I added the Hawaiian tattoo in there. It definitely goes more with the whole beach, you know, vibe that I was going with. Also, I just think like the Hawaiian tattoos are so cool, like on the chest and the arm, like that's lit. For the eyes, I went with blue eyes. It just goes with the blonde hair. As you can see, I am using a hair dryer because I was getting impatient. Towards the end of this painting, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while. Then I'm just going back, making the flowers a little bit more bright. Hi you guys, I'm back and this is the finished piece. I am in love with it. This is my favorite one I've done so far. I like the hair. Tattoo is my favorite. There's me posing. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is kind of like the first picture, Afro lady. I'm gonna add some cool glasses. So we started off the same as the other ones. I'm doing the wet on wet technique with a whole bunch of layers for the skin shading, and we're going in with the blue hair. This was like a challenge for me, I'm not gonna lie. I went through and did every little line. I'm not for sure if this was the correct way of doing it. It was just the way that I thought of in my head, just to do like mini layers so it looked like a whole bunch of curls. So I messed up a little bit on this part. I tried to add some baby hairs. It didn't come out exactly like I liked it, but I tried to fix it. Almost caught carpal tunnel with this. Like one time I was doing the curls and my hand like cramped up. It wouldn't open. Like my hand was cramped up closed on the paintbrush. Going in with the lips, we're going in with some bright red burgundy, very bold lipstick. Goes with the hair, right? But I added some cool like see-through shades, and to finish it, I went in with the drip technique or whatever you call it. I just added a whole bunch of water and a whole bunch of blue watercolor paint. I don't know, it looks really cool to me, so I just threw that on there. I feel like it would give the picture some more pop with the blue hair. It has reached the end of the week for my watercolor experiment project, whatever. This was the last one I finished. I like the hair, I like the cool see-through sunshade. It makes her look more sophisticated in my eyes. Throughout this week, I learned a lot about like painting techniques and shadowing and creating realistic faces, taking my time with my art, just overall going outside of my comfort zone, because I usually stay away from realistic looking art. It's very challenging for me to do faces and to shadow faces. Crazy thing is, I've been having this bag of watercolor paint for like years. I never touched it. It just kind of stayed in the corner of like all my other paint, just because like I never thought that I would like watercolor. Like I don't know how to mix the paint, I don't know how to mix the colors, and I actually turned out to like it a lot. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me learn and experiment. Oops. If you have a favorite, comment your favorite one. Tell me which one you like the best, why you like it the best, which one looks more realistic, anything actually. But other than that, thanks again. See you next time.